Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean Mathis here, CEO and founder of Surefire Digital Media. Thank you for taking some time to look at our presentation here. I'm super excited because we are absolutely crushing it for our solar clients. So if you're on this page, you're probably a solar sales rep, maybe you're a dealer or an installer, and you are in the right place. I'm going to show you something entirely different. You haven't seen this anywhere else, and I know there's a ton of people marketing to you on social media, and you're seeing solar companies pop up all over the place. Solar marketing companies pop up all over the place, but I'm going to show you how our system is hands down the most effective, both cost effective and highest return on investment of any platform or system out there on the market today for solar. So let's just jump right in. I want to be brief here, yet thorough, and respect your time. So let's first look at I want to show you the insights that we found about the industry and help you understand kind of our method behind the madness and why it is that we've set our campaigns up the way that we do. So first and foremost, when you sign up with us, we handle everything from end to end. You're going to get a custom website, custom landing pages. We're going to not only generate the leads, but we're also going to build automated follow-ups, automated email campaigns, automated text campaigns, automated appointment scheduling for your folks to go out to. So I know door knocking is people don't want you showing up at their door right now because of the pandemic and everything going on. So you're left to what? Cold calling and calling probably old internet leads or leads on Facebook that aren't converting. So no more of that. Everything is 100% validated, 100% transparent. You get to see everything that we do on the marketing side, and you'll see where every lead originated from. All right. So there's 1.9 million installs projected for 2020, and people are motivated to buy solar because of the dramatic cost savings. All right. Most consumers say that their utilities have decreased by 40% over the last 5 years when looking at solar. But you have to understand that 41% of consumers surveyed that the primary reason they're looking at solar is savings over potential rate increases from utility companies. So that's very important to consider, not only in your sales approach, but also in the marketing. We have to understand the consumer in order to market to them effectively. We also know that men 66% more likely to be the decision maker in the purchase of solar. All right, so we want to custom tailor our campaigns to our decision making audience, correct? More than half of solar users say that 75% of their electric bill is covered by solar. Very important. All right, regarding aesthetics, roof orientation is a concern for 70% of solar energy users. Panel aesthetics are a concern among 63% of women versus 59% of men. So it's more important to women as far as the aesthetics than men, but this is something that's very important, things that we need to be hitting on in the marketing. So if you don't know what is happening on the marketing side to drive the leads, then it's going to be very hard for you as a sales rep to convert those. So we're taking a very logical approach, first understanding the consumer so that we're putting the right messaging that's most important to them to the right consumer at the right time, and that's what creates a powerful lead that converts. All right, 66% of solar users said that they would install a solar system if they move to a different house. All right, 50% of consumers will choose solar provider based on recommendations of a neighbor and friend. That's particularly important. That's why what we do with our customers is we take your existing client base and we're going to farm an area within a 5-mile radius of all of your recent sales. That's free advice, guys. Take that for what it's worth. But that's what we do. We're going to take, that's part of one of the strategies we use. We take your existing clients and we find a 5-mile radius, and we've got some of the most accurate data partners on the planet to give us exactly who's in those areas, and we can put very custom campaigns directly to those neighbors, knowing that they're far more likely to pull the trigger on solar when they know somebody in the neighborhood has. Still, the Solar Energy Industry Association estimates that the average consumer decision time for going solar is 8.9 months. That's important, guys. That means if you're just getting leads from a lead provider, from somebody on Facebook, chances are pretty good they're not ready to buy. They haven't been cultivated. They haven't been educated enough. They're not going to make a decision off of a half second seeing an ad on Facebook. They might fill out a form as a place marker, but that's probably why you're finding a lot of wasted time and a lot of chasing around. Our system does not do that. We cultivate and educate the leads long before we get them to convert and reach out to you. So we've got a very high degree of educational and value-driven content in our marketing, so that we're getting a highly educated, value-driven customer, not somebody who's just looking to save some money. All right. Consumer acquisition costs make up 15 to 25% of the total solar system. That's important. As you go to build your marketing budget, you've got to look and allocate a solid 15 to 25% to marketing, right? Consumers use 3 primary payment methods: cash, financing, and financing with a solar loan. So we actually have data of people with good credit that can apply and to get approved for these financing options. We can target by credit, and that's very, very rare. Here's some of the audiences that we're able to target, but we've got 1,800 different data points, and we can look at any area, and we can know exactly what job titles are there. We can look at the relationship status, the educational status. We've got income. We've got interests that we can target. We've also got people based on investments that they have. We can also look at people who have home automation and security, because we know there's a high correlation between people who have home automation and solar purchases. We also have a very detailed, very specific Google pay-per-click and search campaign strategy that we use. All right. The industry puts the sales and marketing spend at $3,000 to $6,000 in a fully loaded acquisition cost for the residential solar sector. Right. Now, consider the acquisition costs of service industries like retail electricity or insurance. In these industries, the customer lifetime value is between $450 to $1,800 with a very high churn. To generate $14,000 of lifetime value would be between 11 and 31 customers, depending on the industry. At the same time, the cost to acquire a solar customer ranges from $150 to $800. So to achieve this lifetime investment, the cost requires $3,000 to $9,000 in sales and marketing, right? It's important to understand these things. And that's what we do. We understand this industry and we understand how it works, which is why our results speak for themselves, okay? Now, let's look at our marketing strategy. Before we even talk, I want you to understand how we do things. You're going to get a custom website, custom landing pages, custom marketing campaigns, custom email drip campaigns, custom CRM pre-built. If you already have one, we've got one that will work and integrate with it. We've got a lead management tool so that when your leads come in, you've got automated follow-ups happening. And then we start the drip campaigns. That's where we start the cultivation and the education of the lead. We have a scoring algorithm in our system that tells you how likely that person is to buy based on any number of factors of engagement rates, as well as income status, as well as their age and marital status, as well as their credit score. So we have a very clear and specific algorithm that will score these leads with a very high degree of accuracy so that your sales team is spending the right time with the right people. You don't need to be chasing people around, spending weeks calling them only to find out that they don't qualify in the first place. All right. Custom designed automated follow-ups, custom designed targeting across multiple channels. So we use retargeting, we use custom lists, we can follow people on social and on Google. Automated text campaigns, keyword targeting campaigns, targeted homeowners with credit scores of 650 or more. We can also look at people based on the equity in their home. This is another big one. We can pull people and target people based on how much equity is in their home so that we can go the refi route to finance these deals if you need that. So one of the things that we got to do is underscore the value. People naturally buy from those that they know, like, and trust. Therefore, you can't just position yourself as a salesperson or the cheapest person. Instead, we need to position you and your company as experts and trusted advisors. You need to consult them through this process, and that's what we do in our marketing. It's not just about savings. It's about demonstrating your authenticity, credibility, expertise, and reliability to people who will turn to you during the 20+ years that their panels are in operation. Urgency drives sales, okay? Having a sense of urgency will drive success. It's easy for a customer to say that they're going to look into it later and forget about it. We help you create a sense of urgency by pointing out tax credits that are expiring, state credits that are limited, and we also have special promotions and incentives to get people to book today versus waiting until next week. Encouraging decisions in the now is critical. So this is something that we focus heavily on in all of our call to actions, whether it be to call in directly to you, whether it be to auto book an appointment, whether it be to watch a video, download a brochure. We create urgency at every call to action, all right? And we're going to concentrate. We're going to be very specific with our targeting, both geographically and demographically. We're going to hit neighborhoods and communities that are built with customer bases through referrals and networks. Yale University recently published a study that proves what we know anecdotally, but people are more likely to give solar a chance if they have a home within the proximity already. This can decrease the customer decision time from 8 months to 3.2. So it cuts it in half, guys, cuts it in half. This follow-up is important. That's why we include follow-up with our lead system, because we know that the decision-making isn't quick. So we want to push them through that sales process by educating them and moving them through that process and cut what would normally take 8 months down to 3 months. But then with our system, we're finding people actually making decisions inside of 45 days from the time they get the lead, all right? We're gonna target your existing customer base with a 5-mile radius. We're gonna also build out over 10 months of drip campaigns comprised of video testimonials, brochures, savings analysis, FAQs, pricing options, government grants, consumer concerns, and tax incentives. This is just a screenshot of our strategy. You're going to get a custom website, mobile optimized, full WordPress. If you already have one, that's fantastic. We're going to get you one that's tightly integrated with this system. It comes with it. There's no extra charge for it. So you're not going to save by not having it. You want to have our sites. They're better, they're high quality, and they're integrated with the system, and they're an integrated part of what we do. It's where we drive all the traffic. These are custom built marketing workflows that go through that people will automatically move through in the follow-up process. And each one of these triggers are going to segment the audience. They're going to track clicks in real time, email opens, and notify your sales team. And we're using these workflows to score that lead. All right, guys. I'm going to go off script here for just a minute. Listen, if you're watching this video right now, I'm going to do something that I never do, but I'm going to calculate in my head here. I'm gonna make you an offer here. We normally have a $4.99 setup fee to build all this out, to build the campaigns, to build the website, the landing pages. It's normally a $4.99 setup fee. If you're watching this right now, I'm going to give the next 5 people a $499 credit. Only 5, only doing this for 5, $499 credit. Now, we also only work with one solar company in a given market. We don't want to saturate an area marketing multiple solar companies to the same area. We don't do that. Not only are the leads exclusive, the data is exclusive, but we also give you exclusive rights to the market area that you're serving. So if you want to find out if your market area is available and you want to take a deeper look into this system, click here, click on the link, schedule a demo with me or with one of my team members so that we can show you exactly how this system works.